Welcome everybody to the Wheels of Fortune presentation. Over the next 15 minutes or so, I'm going to give you a detailed overview of the opportunity. Now, Wheels of Fortune is a brand new and exciting and fast-paced income opportunity under the Cashlines umbrella. So in fact, it's Cashlines Wheels of Fortune. And Cashlines has been in operation since February last year, 2011, and we've got members in 25 plus countries worldwide. Now, during this last year, we have never missed a day's payment because we pay daily. So when a member earns a commission, it's reflected in their back office instantly, and if they wish to withdraw it and get it paid that day, they can do so. So we don't believe in making members wait for the money they have earned. So apart from a few days scheduled over the Christmas period, we have not missed a day payments. That is not changing with the launch of Wheels of Fortune, so you will have that very same feature with Wheels of Fortune. Same with the support ticket system. It's top notch. Most tickets are answered within 24 hours. That includes members tickets and visitors tickets. And again, this will not change. You will have that exact same feature with Wheels of Fortune. Our products will be tools, ebooks, and resources. Now, the tools and resources, well, we want to make sure that every member has the opportunity to carry on building their business after launch. Because what happens so often is that members do start off well, but once they have exhausted their contacts, everyone they can think of, then things start to slow down for them and eventually grind to a halt. Because in this industry, you need to carry on working until your business, your team reaches the point of critical mass. Okay, now that does not happen in the first couple of weeks. It takes a few months. In order to do that, you need to be able to carry on building. So we're putting some great tools and resources there to ensure that everybody has the opportunity to do that. There'll be very simple things that everyone can use, and it'll be very duplicatable. And we'll also have some fun stuff in there, because at the end of the day, this industry is meant to be fun. It is not meant to be boring. Okay, let's have a look at the money. The reason that you are all watching this presentation today. We have two Wheels of Fortune, the mini wheel and the big wheel. Now, the mini wheel has 3 spots, so you and 2 spots, and a big wheel has 5 spots, you and another 4 spots. Each time one of your mini wheels completes, you will enter a big wheel. Each time one of your big wheel completes, this is where you start to earn income, because you are now paid $225 instantly, and you get a double re-entry in the system. This double re-entry is one of the key points of our compensation plan, because it helps the system to move a lot faster. So your re-entries are called clone positions, and one goes to a mini wheel and one goes to a big wheel every single time you cycle. Mini wheels complete by a combination of new members coming on board and re-entries of members from the big wheel as they cycle. There are many mini wheels and many big wheels. Big wheels complete by a combination of entries from the mini wheel and re-entries from the big wheel as they cycle. Now on this slide here, we've put some letters and numbers only for the purpose of explaining how mini wheels cycle and as positions enter the big wheels and the big wheels fill and cycle. If you look at mini wheel 1 down at the bottom left, you'll see that mini wheel is complete. So the member at the top there, if you follow the arrows, cycles out, takes a spot on big wheel B, which happens to be the last available spot. That member in big wheel B at the top now cycles, follow the arrows, takes a next available spot on big wheel D. And if you look at mini wheel 3, that wheel is also complete. That member at the top now cycles and takes the next available spot on big wheel D. Now each time you cycle, remember just to repeat this, you will get 2 new clone positions. We call these clone positions. One's going to go to a mini wheel, one's going to go to a big wheel, and of course at the same time you get 225 into your account. Now as you cycle, your wheels will start to move faster, and the more you cycle, the faster your wheels move. And the reason for that is that every time you cycle, you're doubling yourself. So each time you cycle, you're re-entering twice, and this is the same thing is happening to your uplines, same thing happening to your downlines in your team, which means more activity round about you, so more cycling overall. So things start to speed up for you, and the more and more of those 225s you start to earn. And there's no limit to the number of those clone positions that you can have in the system. 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, and so on. Now each of those clone positions is real. It is a real position and is eligible to cycle and earn $225. And now they are also classed as your direct downlines as well in the system. Okay, again, something where we are a little different here. Your cloned positions will follow your direct downline people, so anyone you've personally referred. Now this helps to push them through, which of course helps to push you through. It serves two purposes. You want them to cycle because they will, help to fill spots again on your wheels, but you also want them to earn those 225s as well, because that keeps them motivated and keeps them, they want to stay there, and they're happy, they're earning money. And that's what this is all about. That's what industry is all about. And it's why people move around so often, because they're not earning money, so they look for the next best thing, and they still don't earn, so they look for the next best thing. They go round and round in circles, and they never really get anywhere. Now, but your clone positions are also classed as your direct downline, remember? So in effect, what's happening is you are following yourself as well as following your downline personally referred people. Your sponsor, of course, his cloned positions will follow you because you are his direct downline. The system always tries to create a cycle by searching for a wheel with the most spots filled. This is probably the most crucial part of our plan, because most programs actually do things the opposite way round. What we are doing here is we are minimizing the breakage, and breakage, in case you don't know what it means in an industry, it's referred to commissions that are never earned. Okay, meaning members that never actually get to the stage where they earn a commission, but they may have done X amount of work, therefore put X amount of revenue into the system, but they never earn a commission because they don't actually get to the stage where they're qualified for it. By always trying to create a cycle, so every time a wheel cycles, the system is going to look for another wheel that's closest to cycling and fill a spot there. By doing that, what we are actually doing is we are creating maximum cycling in the big wheel and maximum cycling in the mini wheel. So by always searching for a wheel closest to cycling, the system creates more cycles for everyone because it has a knock-on effect. And the more cycles created, the more instant payments of $225 created for the members. Now, there may be people looking at this presentation and thinking that $225 is not a lot of money to earn. And, they would rather be able to earn $1,000 or more a time. But, excuse me, to be realistic about this, in order to do that, you either have to start high, with at least $300 startup cost, or you have to work long and hard to earn a payment. Starting high excludes 90% of people from participating. Working long and hard means that 90% of people never even get their first payment. Now, this is not just you've got to think about here, but your team members as well. If they're not earning money, they're going to go and look for something else. So far better to be able to earn instant commissions of $225 over and over and over again than try and aim for occasional bigger payments of $1,000 and perhaps never even get there. And your team partners, perhaps never even getting there as well. We know that the $75 startup cost is an optimum startup cost in these, the times, the hard times we have at the moment. We've proven that over the last year, that lower than that, people, they don't really, it's not necessary. They will be able to find $75, but higher than that, it goes into the realms of you start to lose people. So therefore, the $75 startup cost that we have in cash lines, we will still have here in Wheels of Fortune. So that is our activation cost. Currently, right now, you can only pre-register, so you cannot make a payment yet. Okay, we will be letting you know the moment you can activate your position, and you will have plenty of time to do so. At least 2 weeks to do so. But you're going to be able to find out how anyone can earn $1,800 to $3,600 per month with the Wheels of Fortune system, and I'm talking about anyone here. But we're also going to show you how those who are a bit more ambitious can earn, over $13,500 or more per month, and more than that is achievable. I mean, really, there's no limits to what you can do here. You're going to have access to tools and resources to help you cycle over and over. This is not just about what happens on launch day or launch week, but it's about keeping on earning those 225s over and over and over again. We're going to supply you with everything you need. Just need to bring your enthusiasm and your commitment to the Wheels of Fortune program. And we hope that you will do very, very well and make a really good year for you in 2012. So what's the next step? Pre-register by completing the form, which is on it's below this video if you're looking at this video on the Wheels of Fortune page, but if you're looking at it from somewhere else, you have to go back to the person who is going to be your sponsor and you ask them for their link, and then make sure that you are pre-registering on the Wheels of Fortune page on their website. When you do that, you will receive an email with your own replicated URL, your username and your password, and you will then be able to use that website, that replicated website, to pre-register other members as well. And you'll be able to see that your other members, you'll be able to see your pre-registered people in your members area, because you will also have a members area. Even as a pre-registered person, you have a replicated website and you can log into a members area. Tell everyone you can think of. If you are a Cashlines member, make sure you uplines and your downlines and know about this. If you are not, then just tell everyone you can think of, direct them to this video and this this recording here that we've made of this live webinar. Let them know what's going on. Make sure they get pre-registered and they lock in their place. So thank you very much, everybody, for taking the time to listen and to watch this presentation today. And we hope that we'll be hooking up with you very, very soon. And bye for now.